I hope you enjoy it, Doze. I've been thinking about making just like a straight up like video on the Pokken controller because I still feel like nobody really knows about it and nobody really looks at it as like I do, as the perfect platformer controller. Especially in conjunction with Steam's configurator. Anyway, let's get back into this. Hell's blazes. I'm just gonna cut out, like, all of that beginning nonsense when it comes to, like, the archive. And I'll have to re-render it all out at the end of this. Ugh. Annoying stuff on the back end for me, but nothing that anybody else has to worry about. No, I don't want to go down here. Hello, Mr. Spaceship Friend. How are you? I wanted that. I could have saved for another one. I thought that it would take a while. So it took a while in the original. I think they actually might have, like, decreased the amount of time you have to wait for bubbles in Sonic Mania. In some very, very small ways, I think they made Sonic Mania easier than Sonic 3. Not in a whole lot, not in the ways that matter. Like, I'm still kind of surprised that we haven't seen a patch to fix everybody's, like, concern about, like, just timing over. Because Sonic Mania levels are long as hell. And they don't actually just take, like, 10 minutes to do. Sometimes people can take longer. Especially if they're, you know, like, losing again and again. And game overing again and again. It's interesting that that did not see a patch. Like, I think, like, any indie developer would have actually added in, you know, like a casual mode for everybody who couldn't handle the difficulty of Sonic Mania. Considering all the feedback that they actually got on that. Like, they added in a separate super button after people asked about it. But no casual mode, interestingly. What if I want to go this way, though? I'm not allowed to go that way. I'm very jerk like that. But I suppose I'll just get my groove on in Hydrosity Zone here. I actually kind of love Hydrosity Zone. I think it might be one of the best ways possible. I'm mostly talking about, like, Sonic 3, by the way. Like, Sonic Mania is slightly worse in its implementation in some ways, but Sonic Mania does, like, the water level, like, perfectly. Oh, gosh darn it. Especially since in the original, like, Sonic 3 version, you could, you know, just almost completely avoid going into the water if you were good enough and you knew how to. Which is just perfect, because nobody wants to go in the water in general. Considering the reduced physics and whatnot. I wonder, I should start going for perfects on these. In a perfect world, I would get all of the perfects. But it is indeed a hard thing to do in Sonic Mania. Oh, but I would still like to. Oh god. This is a whole lot worse on an analog stick, let me tell you. First time I played Sonic Mania, I set up my GameCube controller for it, but this time I'm just rolling with an Xbox 360 controller. And just using the analog stick. Fuck. Chemical Plant you could also avoid. Like, Sonic levels in general are pretty damn good for, like, water levels. like, I don't mind any of them for the original games. Like, Aquatic Ruin Zone, you could also mostly stay on the top level and just never go into the water. It's just kind of always built that way. Whereas you play something like Donkey Kong Country, for example, and you're going in the water. That's the entire point, is going in the water in those games. And it sucks. And it feels awful every single time. In Super Mario World, you've had that awful, awful water level that's in the forest. Where you just have to wait around for Coral to make its patrol route. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. But then again, these guys might not be actually hazardous, really. Ah, no, don't touch me! I am a precious little cinnamon roll, and I do not appreciate being touched. What did I just say? Ow. Pain. Hurt. Take it! Use the invincibility frames to get through! I'll be fine, I'll be fine. What did Donkey Kong Country do wrong with its water levels? Not allow you to actually stay out of the water? The thing is that there is really not a great implementation for water physics that anybody has ever come up with. Like, water levels always feel bad because it's always about reducing your momentum and reducing, like, the fun level of the game in general. Except Rayman Origins. Rayman Origins actually put you in the water and have water-based levels that you could not avoid being in the water, but they felt good because the controls in the water felt good. And that was an amazing achievement all on its own. And the music didn't hurt either. Donkey Kong Country water level music kind of sucks, honestly. Trying to get this right. Oh wait, wasn't it just like getting him up, but not bombs themselves? Gosh, I'm not even sure at this point. I barely remember this boss fight. I'm probably gonna screw this up a little bit. Let me see, is there only that one control? Is it hitting him with his own bombs or what? Pick him up, avoiding the bombs, gotcha. Didn't seem like that worked when I did it. There we go, okay, so I just didn't raise him high enough. Come on, Iggy. Go back to your home! Oh, silliness. There we go. I very, very much forgot about that fight. Legendary Starfy, though. Was that a Donkey Kong Country level in particular? So I definitely don't know the names. Donkey Kong Country is like one of my least favorite things ever. Like, I honestly don't understand the appeal for it. How most people look at Sonic games is how I look at Donkey Kong Country games. And it's like every single one. Like, even the one on the Wii that everybody praises the high hell, I don't understand the appeal for. It just feels awful to play. And anytime I see somebody streaming, I just see them like dying over and over again because the controls are bad and awful, and I'm like, wow, why do you love this game? Oh, it was a DS game. Interesting. I've never heard of it. Legendary Starfy. Might look it up. Considering I have so many opinions about water levels, I might just make a frickin' video essay on it. Possibly. I'm thinking about what I could really do for another video essay, because after I did one on Rain World, I got an appetite for it, and I kind of felt like doing something else like that. Well, there's so many things that I want to actually, like, talk about, but at the same time that I don't really feel, like, incredibly passionate about. I don't know, it's weird and strange. And also, I think I'm a little bit lazy. Damn it! Because those video essays really do take, like, a ton of work. And despite all the work that was put into the Rain World video, it really did... It did okay. It definitely did, like, way better than most of the videos that are on my channel. But it still didn't, like, reach that pinnacle, you know? It still didn't get over, like, 1,000 views despite all the work that I put into it. And all the work that went into, like, the presentation and whatnot. So to a certain degree, I think it feels like a waste of time in my mind to put that much effort into a video if it's going to get like about the same response as a video that like I don't put a lot of effort into. I don't know. YouTube is screwy and dumb, and there's no way to actually make it now. There's just too many people making videos. And it's so saturated. Especially when I'm just doing stupid video game videos and everybody's doing stupid video game videos. If you want to stand out, you can't really do, like, Let's Plays or video essays or anything anymore. I thought anyway. Maybe if I put, like, a few video essays out, maybe I put one out on something that was actually popular instead of something like Rain World, maybe that would be different. Then you run into the problem where everything that I like isn't popular. And everything that is popular, I don't really like. Video essays are great. It's just that my experience with making my first video essay was not exactly fantastic. But then again, part of that is because I was really, really bad about production. Like I told Hilu, it felt kind of awful to do like a 4th or 5th playthrough of Rain World for footage. Maybe I'll use the Xbox 360 D-pad for this. That might be a little bit better than trying to use the analog stick. Most of it just comes down to timing, though. But I at least have digital inputs this way, so I know exactly when I'm going to turn. I've definitely been eyeing getting an Xbox One controller. I've heard like excellent things about the build quality of late. It's just expensive is the thing. No, that wasn't even a problem with frickin' controls. That was a problem with me thinking that I had to go straight forward. Gosh dang. The pronunciation of Jife. Your thumbstick is all worn out? Yeah! Like I said, like the Xbox One controllers have gotten like excellent reviews, and it looks like they've really like just tightened up things like in a really great way. So buying a new one is a good idea right about now. You want to try and make sure that you buy the right one though, because there is a very specific Xbox One controller. It's actually like the Xbox One S controller. But they don't call it the Xbox One S controller, they just call it an Xbox One controller, so gotta be careful about that. But it has like really proper like Bluetooth. And another thing is that Microsoft actually like fucked over people that were on like Windows 7. By saying that, you know, if you were on Windows 7, you did not get proper Xbox One controller support, except if they put out like a driver for it at first, but then they got rid of that driver. But you can still like look in dark places of the internet and actually find that driver. It's just, oh my god, such nonsense. Yes. There we go. Excellent. No real issues, no real problems. Oh man, it's this part. Let me see, do you have the shield in this? No, you actually don't have Sonic Shield. Tech? No, I want to attack more! They made this a lot harder than the Sonic 3 version. Like, they made the pole, like, just ever so slightly higher. And he has, like, he charges up, like, way faster. They definitely give you a lot less opportunity to actually hit him. And it takes forever because of these little changes. Jesus hell, like, man, get out of here with your overpowered nonsense. You want to try the one you can customize the color? Yeah, Xbox Design Lab is interesting. The only problem that I have with the Xbox Design Lab is that they don't have my favorite shade of green. They have like military muddy ass green, and then they've got neon green. So I cannot be happy with any green controller from Xbox Design Lab. If I was to get one of those, then I would probably go for like a B kind of scheme, like black and yellow. Because I do like the shade of yellow that they've got. Don't get the instant shield to play on drop dash mode. You can actually get the... That's interesting that there's an option for it. Then again, that is why Sonic Mania is kind of amazing. Oh, I've forgotten to like look into like the mods for Sonic Mania. Because people have been coming out with quite a lot. I saw that somebody came out with like a Vocaloid mod to change Sonic into Miku. And to change like all of the bosses into like other Sega-themed and Vocaloid-themed characters. And I think you go against like Eggman turns into the CEO who created Miku, or was behind the company that created her. So it's kind of amazing. I just gotta be careful about my save files if I start messing around with the modding. So I'll have to find out where they're located and make backups. For my own sake. I actually lost, like, all of my Rain World files by messing around with Rain World mods. All of my progress. Which I was actually kind of pissed about, because I had a lot of files in progress for Rain World. Let's see, let me go back for the ring that I know that's back here. Yeah. See, how do you get to it again? It's like going through this? No. Going from the back? Yes. Oh man, going for a Chaos Emerald. I suck at this, I have learned. And because I suck at it, I'm not fond of this new special zone. Just give me blue spheres, man. Let me get Chaos Emeralds from blue spheres and I'll be a happy camper. Maybe there's a mod to just do that. I appreciate the style, I'll say that much. Like, visually, this is maybe one of the best, like, special zones. But I have a hard time, like, trying to view between, like, gaining progress and going for blue spheres to get speed. But this is one of the very first ones, so this one's hard to screw up. I still have not gotten all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Partially because I don't care, I suppose. You could probably just get to him with Mach 2. There we go. Tails is a jerk, that's why Ice King. By the way, hello Ice King, welcome to the stream, welcome, welcome. This is one of my favorite levels, I think. I'm not fond of the auto-scroller at the beginning, but I am extremely fond of the rest of Saloon Zone. All of the original levels are awesome. We've been over this. Oh, Blue Spheres is so tough when you don't know what's actually... When you don't have, like, the, the formats memorized. Go away, nobody likes you. Oh no. Oh no, he's giant! This is crazy on the graphics side. Having a sprite this big, you probably just literally could not do on the Genesis, and having it go in and out of the background like this. Ah! Can't get him in the right... Ah! Can't get him in the right spot to hit him. No! That's interesting that didn't hurt me for hitting his spikes. There we go. Yep, just coolness mode. It's worth mentioning that I think for the other characters, you do spend a little bit more time on the train, I believe. Hey, Fang, what's up? No! You jerk! That was my favorite tornado. Yeah, a fully complete, like, train level would have been pretty damn cool. But what we got was also pretty damn cool, so you really can't say that it's too terrible at the end of things. Wait, no. Who are you? Get out of here. Want to see the wanted posters? Yes. Sunset Park Act 3? I don't remember that level. I definitely like the newspaper zone though. That might be my favorite zone throughout the entire thing. Either that or Studiopolis. It's so hard not to just be like a completely normal person and just choose Studiopolis as like your favorite zone, because it's so good. It's just incredible how good Studiopolis Zone is. And they use that for the advertising, and they use that very, very specifically for the advertising. So I should just be able to go straight here and actually get to the end of this, right? Yeah, it seems that way. Just zigzagging to the center. Might be one of the easier ones to get a perfect on. Spiraling to the center. No! Fucked it up, guys! Now I fucked up! Oh! That blue sphere is the worst. It seemed like it was possible at first. I don't care about you. I want to see the wanted posters. No, go away! Nobody likes you. Actually a pretty cool enemy, though, in all honesty. Like, way more interactive than most Sonic enemies. Oh, he's so hard to kill. Let me see here. There. Bark and beam! Man, I just want all the old Sonic games on PC. Like, just give me a Sonic the Fighters, like, PC port, and I'd be a happy camper. I'd buy it. But then again, I am in fact the quintessential Sonic fan, so... I own most things that are on Steam that are Sonic related at this point. There's very, very few things that I don't own, besides, like, Mega Drive ports, because I don't really care about those, because they're not really solid, they're just like emulated. It's not like a great experience. But for anything that they took like the effort on, I own it. I own Sonic Lost World on Steam despite the fact that I think that it's a terrible game. Here we go. Amazing boss fight time. I can see that being a Mighty Mimic. Nice little callback. God, I remember seeing so many reactions to this. think it was Cyber Shell that like had like the best reaction, I think. Even though his wasn't like a live reaction, but like talking after the fact just how cool it was to see these guys. Even if they are just illusions. There we go, being a little bit more careful. It's been Fang all over again. This is terrible randomness. This is rigged! Rigged, I tell you! What's that? It's actually sort of weird. Oh my god, it is just Fang over and over again. I wonder if I'm doing something wrong. Oh god. Oh, this is scary. Extremely scary. Damn it! No! That was a long-ass boss fight! I might have even been on the last hit! You do have to hit the robot? Okay, so that's what I was doing wrong. I don't think you can blame me for getting that one wrong, honestly. Because, like, feedback-wise, I would assume that the hit that I'm giving Fang is enough to progress the boss fight. I know that the robot is, in fact, like, the actual thing that you gotta worry about, but, I don't know. There's a couple boss fights in Mania that have, like, weird feedback issues. Like, I think that the Metal Sonic one, it was the one that I had, like, the biggest issue with in my original playthrough. Of course, they do make it slightly obvious that you're not doing anything by making it, like, the same character over and over again if you're stuck. I didn't even let Bark do anything! I'm a monster! I might just let Bark do something, just for the hell of it. Just to see what their attack is like. Damn it! No! Now we'll never know! Oh my god, Doze, you had the worst time with Sonic games that you chose. Sonic's got good music. What can we say? It's just a fact of life at this point. Storybook games. I did not play Secret Rings at all, despite the fact that we had it. My sister played more of that one. Sonic and the Black Knight I played like a tiny bit of. I'm not really fond of it, honestly. So I've been looking for more Let's Plays to watch, but I've also been like kind of lame just re-watching stuff that I've watched before. And I went back and I started watching the Grumps play the Punch-Out on the Wii. That was an amazing little playthrough on their part. And it's been super, super fun to go back to and watch after I've forgotten like some of the jokes and the reactions and whatnot. And that's just like an incredibly well-built game at the end of the day. Like, surprisingly well built. Good butt rock. Black Knight is a guilty pleasure. I can see that. I can see that. To know that a game is bad, but then to be able to say, yeah, I like it anyway. Lots and lots of Sonic games that you can say that about. Blood Rock is a great term. What are you talking about, Nate? I went back to try and play Sonic Rush recently, and I sort of did not have a good time. I've been trying to play some of the handheld Sonics, and it's been sort of tough, man, after experiencing Mania and the widescreen Sonics, because you have like so much more room to react to things and whatnot. Like, I've been considering trying to do Sonic Advance 2 on the stream since we did the first one, but I'm having problems switching to the view model, honestly. The aspect ratio, I suppose. Whatever you want to call it. It's just the handheld Sonics are so zoomed in compared to some of the other Sonics that I've been playing recently. Like, I considered, like, trying to emulate Sonic Pocket Color. No. That was on, like, 100 by 240 for the actual pixel rate resolution for that game. Are we supposed to go this way? Man. How dare you make me go left? Make all of my instincts not matter. Platformers are supposed to go right and only right, Sonic, I will have you know. I have been watching like a fair amount of videos on old handheld consoles. There's this guy called This Does Not Compute on YouTube who makes like just a ton of videos about like restoring like handheld consoles and talking about like all the mods that people are coming up with for them. Like better screens and whatnot. It's kind of really addictive. And the Neo Geo Pocket is just like a really, really fascinating little console. And it's got such a... It came out at the worst time possible right after the Game Boy. And the Game Boy was just scarfing up everybody's attention. Despite the fact that I think the Game Boy sucks at this point. Personally. Like, those games have not held up well at this point. It's like going back to play, like, Atari 2600 games. Fuck, I didn't go for the perfect enough. This is gonna be hard for me to perfect the Blue Spheres levels. I'm probably gonna try and say that I'll do it like off stream, but I won't. I just won't, unfortunately. I've seen so many pictures of people posting up on like social media, on Twitter and whatnot, just them perfecting all of Blue Spheres and being really proud of it. And it's like, heck yeah, it's a hell of an achievement, I realize at this point. Alright, we'll give it another try. I don't know. Maybe I just might not be able to do this on the Xbox 360 controller. That might be the issue that I'm having, honestly. Maybe I can actually blame the controller. Yes, Catalina.
Because I'm nice.
You're giving me a watermelon dum-dum. Thank you very much.
And don't worry about the one, because most of the street flavors I don't understand.
Nice.
They're usually the bubblegum, but I don't understand, so I'm happy anyways.
My sister has been getting herself sick on dum-dums lately. My mother, oh my god, my mother. We went to Walgreens the other day, and they were having a 50% off after Valentine's Day sale on all the Valentine's stuff. She bought $40 worth of stuff after the sale. So she bought $80 worth of candy. But it was on sale. But you still spent $40 on candy. Like, I'm appreciative because I got $5 out of that worth of candy off of my Sweet Tart Sweethearts. But oh my god. Hello, Misato. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Aqua Transport? What are you talking about, Doze? Bossy boss, bossy boss. I remember having issues with this one. This was a toughie. Yeah, this is gonna be a toughie. Oh my god. Ugh. Tried to catch the ring, but I went too deep. You went too deep. The Sonic Rush Adventure Aqua Transport segment's interesting. I almost, if that thing had actually been accurate, I would have died there because I was looking at chat. Alright, let me try and take this a little bit more seriously. Because if I'm not being serious about this, we're going to be here for a long time. Oh, this boss is so annoying. No! Oh god, get me out of this nonsense. God, God, God. Oh! My reaction time sucks for dealing with that. It even makes a sound before it comes out. I remember liking Sonic Rush Adventure. That was one I actually just legit owned. I think we didn't own the original, interestingly enough. And I tried to emulate it later on and I couldn't deal with the view distance. Again with this nonsense! And I still have to deal with the gun? Come on! Isn't the tentacle enough? Nope. Don't want what you're selling today. Only Girl Scout cookies, please and thank you. Ah, you just gotta be careful. Just gotta be careful with these. My anxiety. Fuck! Oh, Blaze has my favorite character design in all of Sonic. Not even mildly joking. The character itself, I'm kind of going back and forth on. Although, to be fair, I feel like she doesn't get enough time to actually establish much of a character. But the character design, oh my god, she's a really interesting looking character. Nicole was pretty cool. Nicole was definitely pretty cool. They've been showing off some of the new character designs for the comic. I don't know if I'm 100% into them, honestly. Like, maybe it's just a lack of familiarity, but the new companion that they showed off and the two new villains are just kind of like, okay? Hey Shadow, welcome to the stream, welcome, welcome. God, I wanna actually, like, not game over on this if at all possible. Like how it's this boss above, like, anything else that gives me the most issue. Damn it. There we go! Speedrun strats. What are you gonna do now, Eggman? You got nothing! You got nothing! Alright, I can get it this time. No defenses, Eggman. You're going down now. Some defenses, I should say. There we go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now we get maybe the worst level in Sonic Mania for a reward. Oh, hello. But why? But why? Just because it was cool. We kind of came up with it one day and we were like, yeah, that's kind of cool. Didn't really want to create any level or stuff around it or not, and whatever. It was kind of near the end of development, but it's cool, right? You're a fan of Lava Reef, Hilu? Never thought I'd see the day. A Lava Reef fan. Wonders never cease to amaze. Fuck. I blame the controller. I don't think I can do blue spheres on an Xbox 360 controller. Yeah, visually it's like okay, but like gameplay-wise it's like the most boring out of all of the zones. Oh, that double jump. I'm going to try and keep this shield for as long as possible, which means I'm instantly going to lose it. So I do love myself some double jumps. It's like the one thing wrong with Sonic is that he's never had just a double jump just on his own. It's always has a power-up. And like, if you know anything about me, you know that I consider like double jumps to be like the perfect thing for platformers. Only one may have correct opinions, and that is me. Why am I doing it? Why do I try? Why do I try? Fuck. I need to have like 100% of my concentration on for that level to have like a single chance of even just beating it. Never mind perfecting it. You know, I just had a thought. With Puyo Tetris coming out at the end of the month, I can actually like sort of get myself up to speed just playing like Puyo Puyo in Sonic Mania. Hello, my little friend. No! Fuck you, dinosaur piece of crap! Like, it just feels like going through the motions, honestly. Then dash through here, do this, set that switch. It lacks passion as far as level design is concerned. I think I might just want to let this guy do his thing, actually. I don't think I have to hit him. Probably a misnomer. Oh, you... what? You jerk! Oh, it's gonna be fucking impossible to try and... Okay, now I can hit him, right. Okay. Alright, that went a lot better than I was expecting. I was not expecting to actually get that the first time. Actually, Hilu, they actually have a mode where you can just play the Puyo Puyo. And you can actually play it with multiple difficulty levels as well. So it actually would not be, like, terrible practice to use that mode to practice Puyo Puyo. I have been thinking about playing Mean Bean Machine. Possibly on the stream. Could be a fun little day. Try and get myself into the Puyo Puyo mindset as well. The hell that is Puyo Puyo Tetris' story mode. You have seen the true horrors on the Switch, Davey, I see. I still want Golf Story to come out on PC. That's the one game remaining on the Switch that is only on the Switch that I actually, like, really, really want. Damn it, missed it. That would have really helped right about now. I'm gonna take the shortcuts a little bit more. Oh, fuck it, I'm going for it. 8 seconds. Chickened out. Want some rings? Yeah, I kind of want to make sure that I don't go to Mach 3, actually. Mach 4, I should say. Damn it. What? Oh, I wasn't paying attention at the time! Fuck! Ah! You can't Mach 4? Oh, that's good to know. Mach 3 seems just fine, honestly. I am absolutely going to stream Puyo Puyo Tetris when it comes out. It's like one of the only games that I'm interested in that is also popular to a certain degree. Like, day one, we are going to stream that game where we're going to try and get, like, a good little audience going. That's the plan, anyway. Tetris is okay, but I feel like I just know how to play it. Like, Puyo Puyo Tetris interests me because I don't know how to play it. To, like, you know, a very good degree. Whereas when I'm playing Tetris, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this. Tetris. I'm good at it. It's a thing. Been playing this since my childhood. But Puyo Puyo is, like, new and interesting, you know? But I definitely respect anybody who just still likes it. It's just I'm telling you the reasons why I don't find it interesting right about now. I like how they have the charge-up sound that you also hear for one of the final bosses for Sonic 3. But all it results in is just the spike, like, turning over. It's like such a scary sound. Oh! 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 It's just that expression. It's such a lovely, cute little expression. I don't want to do drugs. Get out of my way. I'm straight edge. What can I tell you? It's like Sonic always says, don't do drugs. Oh, fuck this nonsense. I'm actually just gonna run into a Bright Spear here. The hard thing about Puyo Puyo is trying to come up with chains. Like, I would definitely say that the skill floor and the skill ceiling for Puyo Puyo are way higher than for Tetris. And it's way harder to learn the game. Say no to racism and fascism. That is a great Sonic shirt. Away you go, my little friends, to death you ride. Curses. I remember we also had a problem on Lava Reef's boss, so that will be a thing. But yes, I am going to do this over and over again. I'm glad you asked. Oh, it's this guy. Actually, I think I lied. I don't think we had much of an issue here. Possibly? Thank God for lava shields. Fire shields, I should say. Also, thank God that his mace isn't hitting me. That's got a very forgiving hitbox. Damn it. Okay. Or maybe it just doesn't hit you. Maybe it's just for decoration, really. Never mind! Never mind! Just a very, very forgiving hitbox. Okay, luckily I didn't have that much of an issue. After I finish Sonic, I'll be doing a Knuckles run. So I will definitely experience all of the uniqueness to Knuckles. We're going in terms of difficulty. Sort of. I don't actually consider Tails to be an easy mode. But some people do. That just sucks. Like, Tails feels just as hard as Sonic does. And I've had just as many problems with the game with Sonic as I've had with Tails. If not the exact same problems. We're going tiny! Honey, I shrunk the Sonic. I'm sorry. I betrayed your trust. And I used the shrinking machine when I shouldn't have. How can I ever apologize? Two unique stages and bosses. Sounds good. Sounds real good. Why am I doing this? I see a sparkly, I jump into a sparkly. I'm a simple person. Hello, Mr. Fly. Are you a long way from home? See, is it something like that? Yes. Your face is ugly, considering it's just a saw. Oh, fuck you, platforms! They don't have a great, like, visual indicator for when they're gonna spin. I know it's fairly constant for when they spin and when they don't spin, but it would be nice to have some kind of way of telling besides that timing interval. Especially since it seems like a different interval between different sets. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh! Good night, Helu. Thanks for joining us. Busy, Shadow. Nobody has to show up to streams if they're busy. Or if they just don't want to. That would feel awful just coming to my streams like every single time. Or sleepy in Cynic's case. Could always be sleepy. Oh, people are definitely allowed to set out streams if they so choose. And that's totally fine. I was on the Rain World subreddit and I was just commenting around, helping people out. And somebody was like, yeah, you should watch Barch. to like see strats and like how to play the game, and I was like, no, 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 don't tell people that. Oh my god. Especially since I'm not that amazing at Rain World at the end of the day. Like, telling people who are having problems with Rain World, oh yeah, watch this guy, is not a great, like, solution. Sort of, I suppose. Like, mostly it's just the fact that my videos really won't act as, like, walkthrough videos. Oh, I thought those were gonna be, like, beams that came down. Only once? Why only once? Cheatsy doodles, Eggman. Cheatsy doodles. I always hated this boss fight. There's not a whole lot of variation to it. Oh, yeah, it feels very dull. Okay. Second phase is okay. Second phase is just fine. This is the first phase, or maybe it's just like the original version of that boss fight that gets on my nerves. Like, I'm thinking about that instead. Because here it was fine. God, I'm not looking forward to Endgame. Little teeny tiny Sonic. Tiny Toons version of Sonic. It's wonderful. It's magical. Them big ol' eyes. Stop staring at me with those big ol' eyes, Sonic. Shrink them. Right this instant. Instant. Oh, wait, there's no recovering from that. Ugh. My mind is kind of breaking with these. Hard to process information when there's two different planes that look sort of the same? I am not looking forward to the maze at the end of the game. That's the part that really, really screwed me up in my original playthrough with Tails. Hopefully I'll be able to know what's going on this time. Easy enough. Simple enough. I don't have to stay on this. I realize that. Could have ended that a lot sooner, but oh well. You're an interesting little fella. What conventional purpose could you possibly have other than killing me? He's a windshield wiper. What does it look like? Eggman's just indignant about all of the supposed conventional uses for his robots. I built this guy as a fuel-up device. What do you mean that it looks like he was only meant to run over Sonic? You think I have an obsession? I disagree. No! What do you mean these boxes only result in death? They result in life for me if I take them. Amy, no! Amy? You have to hit it in a very particular spot. Possibly, anyway. God, this is a genius idea to bring back that boss. Maybe it's only when she's standing still, that's probably the thing. No, it's just a very particular spot, it looks like. I don't know if I really wanted to fight like a dozen or half a dozen like egg drillers today, though. Every so often you do think that Sonic bosses do have like way too many hits. Doesn't happen often in Sonic Mania. But it does happen often enough. Hey Eggy, what's up? The last possible capsule. And what a giant capsule it was at the end of the day. The creaking sounds! Every now and then when you just stick around like Sonic enemies, you find out that they actually have a little bit more personality than you would initially believe. You jerk. Let me jump over you. Invisible walls? In my Sonic? I say invisible, but there was a thing there. Turns out, just seemed invisible at one point. Oh, they're like invulnerable. Invulnerable turtles. Curses. There we go. Let me have a little bit of a drink break here. I'm getting a little bit lightheaded. Stay hydrated, kids. And stay in school. If you want to believe that, you can believe that if you like Silk. In actuality, I'm just drinking a Sprite. I am not an alcohol person. In the slightest. This might be one of my least favorite Sonic props, honestly. No! Get me off this crazy thing! In playing this level, I feel like how Vinny feels playing a normal Sonic level. having no idea where I'm going. Just trying to feel my way there. Metallic Madness, this was called, right? More like Labyrinth Zone. Haven't gotten lost yet, at least. But then again, the maze elements really haven't kicked in yet. Fuck. That is unfortunate, Doze. Although you could just keep it on and just use it for aesthetic alone. Instead of needing to touch it. Okay, at least the save point was really forgiving here. I always wanted one of those Electro Ball things. They were always in a Walmart back in the day. They don't really have those setups now, but they used to have always in a Walmart, just like a fancy light section. And it always had one of those Electro Balls. Ugh, fine. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. Letting go at the wrong point. Ah, let me up! Oh, my letting go. Oh, fuck my life. All I had to do was not touch any buttons. All I had to do was not touch any buttons. Goodbye, my friend. Oh god, back to this nonsense. Oh, this level feels pretty good. The only thing is that I do feel like I'm running out of steam just a little bit as far as wanting to play more. Oh, dang it! Just stayed an instant too long. I think once we get to the end of this level, we might end it. Even though that's extremely close to like the end of the game, but I'll have stuff to do next time that I stream Sonic Mania anyway, if I choose to stream Sonic Mania again. We do still have Knuckles to do. And this is always a fun time to stream. The only thing that's unfortunate is that they don't actually have, like, achievements for completing the game, like, with all the characters. Like, I wish I could feel like, I care about achievements maybe a little bit too much, but obviously, like, I wish they had achievements for completing the game with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. I would happily go for those. But as it stands, doing what we're doing, we actually aren't, like, making any progress for the achievements that are on Steam. This boss always sucked. At the very least, he makes it very easy to keep a hold of a ring. What a gentleman. Oh no. Close one. A little bit of a close one. Okay. The top signpost achievement. Let me check out what that is. I don't see a signpost achievement. Might be one of these, like, vague ones.
Oh no! He left me behind! He left me to rot!
Wait, what? Really? But he didn't come back! Now here's where things got confusing for me. For reasons that you might well be aware of. Crap, crap, crap. Really? Nothing up here? Oh. Ugh. I think I'm on my last legs, everybody. Hey, despite the stream not being really that long, well, we're getting close to the 2-hour mark. But I just don't feel like playing anymore. Hey, not having a whole lot of fun in this section of the game. Even if we lose progress to the first zone, that's totally fine. it's probably exactly what happened, too. Oh well. Just before I end, I wanted to show off the fact that there is, in fact, the Mean mode. Oh my god, you can even... Oh, 2-player. If only I had somebody to play it with. There's no way in hell I could ever get my sister into Puyo Puyo. At least, you know, this version of it. I think that she might be interested in Puyo Puyo Tetris, honestly, just because the graphics are so good. Then you can select the difficulty level that you want. This is probably too high, all honesty. Didn't want to actually play. Anyway. That has been Sonic Mania. Still amazing. Still as amazing as the first time we played it. All kinds of little goodies to enjoy. A little bit unfortunate that the competition mode sucks, just because they went with like the most horrible split screen option possible. But oh well. Thank you all for watching. This was fun, and I'll see you next time. Later, everybody.